Okay, so this is called Long Lake. Basically because it's a long lake, but it's about 8 metres deep. It goes probably 4 or 5 metres wider than what you can see right under the trees, way down the back. And what we've got in here is something very unusual that you won't find anywhere else. What we've got is 70 adult saltwater crocodiles together. And that's virtually an impossibility with a salty, as you call him, because he's so territorial, so grumpy, and don't like to share anything. The way we got away with it in here was nearly 30 years ago. It's 30 years this year. So they're all hatchlings at our other farm. So we've had them since they were eggs. They've hatched out together in the incubator, and they've been together the day they were born, or hatched. So it doesn't mean they like each other. There's a few with missing legs and broken jaws and things, but they sort of get along. We haven't had one killed in here in those 30 years. So it's a little bit like an all-boys school. You know there's going to be a few fights, but nobody's going to die. You know, like just let them at it. So we tried for 70 boys, and if we only got boys or girls, there's a lot less fighting, a lot less arguments, a lot less testosterone, and everybody gets along. But the way it worked this year was we end up with 60 boys in here and 10 girls. So that started off a whole series of dramas, if you like, a whole pecking order. This bloke here with the broken jaw, he's in charge of the whole 70, and he lives in that corner pond in the shallow water with 2 girlfriends. Out of those 10, he's got 2 of them. Then over the back there, that big fella in the water, that guy, he lives over there, and he got 2 girlfriends that he keeps to himself over there. So that leaves 6 girls between 58. Same odds as a nightclub, same drama, same fighting. You always get that loser, can't say no. And that's the one that starts all the problems. But those girls, they have a great time. Every year they breed up. He protects his 2, he protects his 2, and the other girls, I'm not saying anything. All I know is they're pregnant every year. First thing about a salty, there's no such thing as a salty. It's just that Australians, because you all come from convict stock, have no idea how to speak English. So we got Jacko, Tomo, Dicko, Gazza, Davo. We call him a salty, but what he is an Indo-Pacific estuarine crocodile. And out of the 13 true crocodiles in the world, these saltwater crocs are the biggest and nastiest of the whole lot. In fact, he's the biggest reptile on the planet. He's what's left after the dinosaurs. His close cousin is the Nile crocodile that you see in Africa in Tarzan movies. The difference is we call him a salty because he's got the ability to live in salt water or fresh water. He does that in the back of his throat. He's got 2 little glands, and they take the salt out of his system for him, so he can live in either. But over 90% of salties live in the fresh water. When's the last time you went down the beach and saw a pig or a kangaroo down there? So he's going to be up the river where all his food is, where his girlfriends are, his nesting areas are. His closest cousin, the Nile croc, in Africa, the difference is he hasn't got those salt glands, so if he come down the beach, he'd end up killing himself. He can't pass that salt through his system. Troy, don't ever cut me pieces like this again. Ridiculous. So here's one of his girlfriends. Look. He's an ambush predator. Mostly hunting at the edge of the water there. He's not built to run around on the ground like other animals. He's built to attack underwater. He can hold his breath this size crop for about an hour. So he knows that wallaby or pig or camper is getting down there at 6 o'clock every day. He's going to get down there at 5 o'clock. He's going to take a big deep breath and he's going to do what he does best and wait 1 inch under the water. The first thing that comes down to him, that's going to be what he eats for the day.
Dumb.